What's going on, saddle hunters? This is AJ of the Full AJ. Welcome to the channel. I know I'm not outside right now climbing a tree and showing you that effective or the efficient climbing method. It's because it's snowing out right now, and the other day when I went to go and climb, my battery died on my camera, and piss poor planning, I did not charge the battery. So I'm doing something a little bit different for you. I'm giving you a little bit of a sneak preview. So for the past year, I've been working on prototyping and developing a saddle for the saddle hunting community. I had purchased one of the other manufacturer's saddle, tried it out a few times, and recognized the major issue of the hip pinch that a lot of people really complain about. So right here, I've got the product. This is started the company. The company is called HuntLyte, and the model of the saddle is the O.S.S. It's the Outsider Saddle System. I'm creating more of a system than just a saddle, and you'll see that when I show you what I've got in here. So when you order the saddle from HuntLyte.com, and that's HuntLyte, website's not up and running to take orders yet, just a landing page and kind of showing you what's going on. I'm still working on doing this. So you are going to get your pouch for your lineman bat, or for your lineman line, or your tether, or whatever you want to put in there, snacks, anything like that. This is still the pre-production prototype. The camouflage that I'm going to be using is multicam black with some Ranger green mesh, not just the straight up Ranger green, and I've got this orange that's going to be the inside of there. So inside of your package, you're going to have your saddle, and your saddle is going to have 8mm Oplux, which this is not what it is, and it's going to have 5mm prusik cord. What you're going to see here when I put this on, this is the saddle right here. This is the whole thing. It's it looks like a two-panel system, but it is not a two-panel system. This is a one-panel saddle, and when you step in, when you step through that bridge line, you've got your belt here. No Cobra buckles. I'm not doing that. I've got two rings that are both rated for 14 kilonewtons each. You feed the belt through both, and then you feed it back through one. That tightens down, and you've got that over your iliac crest, which is going to keep you in. The waist belt is literally just a waist belt. You hook your leg loops in. And what you've got here is you've got your saddle. It's broken into two different components, right? The way that I looked at it is the structure or the support aspect of things, which is this port right here, and then the security, which is the waist belt. So what I have found with the other saddles that I've tried is when I hang in them, with the issues that I have, and these issues being a fake hip here and a fake hip coming on March 8th. So I've got a hip replacement in a week and a half. What I found is that hip pinch was really bad because you're pulling from the waist and you're really creating that sharp angle that everybody talks about. I figured out a way to isolate that. So all that pull comes from down here, except when you're hooked into your lineman's belt. When you're hooked into your lineman's belt, that's pulling on the waist too to prevent you from really going backward. But when you're hanging, you're leaning on your butt, or you're sitting down right on your butt. It's all on your butt. It's super comfortable. Honestly, like, I've let a few other people try this out, and I mean, I'm gloating on this in some senses, right? But I think this is going to be one of the more comfortable saddles on the market. So why I call it a saddle system instead of just a saddle is everybody's doing this now where the waist belt is movable. All these other companies are starting to do this too. Not only is this waist belt movable, but it's also removable. And what you're going to have you're going to have a whole roll of MOLLE on the back of the waist belt on the saddle itself for all your different adjustment positions. But then on the belt itself, you're also going to have a row of MOLLE. So say you don't want to go saddle hunting one day. Say you're out and it's springtime and you're going turkey hunting and you don't have a turkey vest, or you're small game hunting. Not only are we going to have the dump pouch, I'm hoping this year to be able to also produce a little fanny pack as well, and other little components that you can then hook onto your belt or onto your saddle. So instead of buying one product and then having to go and buy something completely different, you're going to have something that's completely modular. That's really important to me, coming from a military background as well as a mountain climbing background. I always hated having one product that just did one functional thing. I want one thing that can work in many different areas, and that's what I'm trying to provide to you all as well. So the whole kit and caboodle, where I'm at right now with price point, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but with the saddle, the belt, which has to be included with the saddle, and the pouch, you're looking at $275.99, and that's free shipping as well. So I'm coming in at a little bit higher price point, but you're getting three things. You know, really, you're getting three things for the price of one, which is awesome. The pouches will also be available as individual sales, as well as just the belts themselves. Again, I'm going to be using multicam black for the webbing. You can see the whole roll of it right here. And then I've got Ranger Green mesh going in for the mesh, and Ranger Green binding tape as well. The bag itself is going to be made with the multicam and that orange. Everything's going to be matching. Everything's going to be beautiful. So again, HuntLyte.com. You can check me out on Instagram. I'm going to be getting some stuff going on there. This is the first debut that I'm doing to this product right now. I'm a little ahead of times because I don't have the production model ready to go in all that fabric. But you know what? What do the kids say these days? YOLO or something like that? So yeah, I'm going to be accepting pre-orders beginning April 1st. I'm giving myself a little bit of time to recover from the hip replacement surgery to actually start cranking these things out. So April 1st pre-orders. If you do pre-order from April until I believe it's going to be middle of May or June, you're going to get 10% off on your order as well. So again, all of our saddles are going to be free shipping, $275.99, and you're going to get 10% off if you pre-order through us. So go ahead and check it out. Little bit of a backstory on there right now. I've got just a small little website. I'm still figuring out how to make that stuff too, because I do it all. But thanks for watching. I hope this is going to fill the need a little bit, and I won't be out climbing or doing any of the fun, cool stuff, at least for a month or so. So I will try to come up with some good content for you all, informational content, whether it's about carabiners, and I'm looking forward to really bringing you guys that climbing, that efficient climbing method, because not only is it efficient, it's also safe. You were tethered in the whole time instead of just relying on your lineman's belt. You've got both your tether above you and you've got your lineman's belt. So you're safe, it's efficient, less things to mess around with. It's just a different system you got to practice. So if you like this video, if you like what you're seeing here, stay tuned. Again, HuntLyte.com. And here's the slogan, man. If you want to hunt right, hunt light. Thanks for watching the full AJ. Link down below. Like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great weekend.